right, guys, let's watch some of this how it's actually made chocolate. I think he does a ton of these. I remember this so much. Oh my god. Did you guys watch this?
This company makes chocolate in various forms and then sells it to companies which manufacture it for retail sale.
Okay.
It also supplies chocolate components such as cocoa powder and cocoa butter.
It makes chocolate.
First, an innocent cocoa bean bag is made out as an example to the employees who don't meet their daily quota. Its succulent beans spill into a collection tray. A conveyor belt moves them to a cleaning system,
I watched this
which is a cage filled with starving refugees who lick the beans clean of any dirt and debris.
Whoa!
Next stop is a micronizer, which heats the cocoa beans and spins them at a constant rotation, separating them from their families.
Oh my god, you know, and I'm assuming these are the bad cocoa beans who deserve it.
Then they enter a shell-removing machine called a winnower. Inside, the beans are read various bedtime stories, which trick them into thinking it's nighttime, causing them to remove their shells. Then, a vacuum is applied to the beans, resulting in the two most popular forms of chocolate. Hard chocolate and not so hard chocolate.
My favorite is hard chocolate.
Here, you can see the employees' dedication to work through their bathroom breaks. This solution is later added to the final product for flavor.
No!
An employee then activates a grinding machine.
If it's for flavor.
The constant heat and pressure create a chocolate soup mixture, referred to in the industry as chocolate soup mixture.
Guys, I didn't know there was piss in chocolate.
The factory extracts some of the cocoa butter from the mixture and immediately pours it in the sewer in a bit of environmental conservation.
That's not what cocoa butter looks like, right? Oh.
By this time, the beast has been awoken and must be fought back by employees with various instruments. Doing this allows the chocolate to pass through mixers and refiners to give it a softer texture, and also prevents the beast from ushering in 1,000 years of darkness.
Guys, this is Warhammer level stuff. They're like folding it back in.
Now, the chocolate is in a very delicate state, to which even the smallest disturbance can ruin the batch.
What?
The employees are very careful to... What are you doing, Peter?
Peter! Dude, that would be me. This is why I can't work in a factory.
Potting soil is ground into the chocolate for about 6 years, allowing the chocolate to return to a liquid state.
What? Is it just me, or is this not following any form of like, this becomes this becomes this? It's going from solid to liquid so many times. I'm so confused. I mean, I guess this is a 25-minute video usually. They're on TV, 21 minutes.
Then the chocolate goes into this big fucking machine, and I don't know what this thing does, to be honest, but
it's spitting them out.
By this point, the chocolate is now chocolate chips, I guess.
Chocolate chips, yeah. It's just, what do you mean? There's nothing to be confused about. It's literally making chocolate chips, dumbass.
The chocolate chips are then jostled ever so slightly to prevent them from falling asleep, creating their rich and stressed out flavor.
Stressed out flavor. Honestly, chocolate and sweets do have the flavor of stress because I eat them so much when I'm feeling stressed out.
The chocolate chips are cooled until about 50 o'clock.
My favorite time. They get scraped out.
The chocolate chips are then given a brief experience of typical Californian traffic.
Or New York City. Hey, I'm walking you.
Finally, the chocolate chips are again jostled, this time just to piss them off.
There's really no reason to be doing that. Okay, we got a whole fucking playlist. This is actually hilarious. When I was in, I want to say like high school, I would walk on a treadmill at a crazy incline as fast as I could like a fucking monkey to lose weight. I lost like 90 pounds watching this show. So I got some history with this stuff. Funky.
The deck, the part of the skateboard you stand on, is made up of several thin sheets of wood called splagoos. Inexpensive boards use other materials to substitute for wood, such as compressed talcum powder and spray-painted cardboard. These high-end boards use sheets from a now extinct type of wood found only in parts of northern Ukraine.
No!
The sheets are put through industrial rollers to make sure there is no leftover wood juice left in them. This could make the skater sick if they choose to drink it.
The wood juice! 19 pounds is like 5 kilograms. I said 90. I got all the way down to like 110.
Workers stack 35 of these sheets together and place them in a hydraulic press lock to prevent would-be thieving employees from stealing the wood and selling it on the black market. The press applies 44 tons of pressure, causing the sheets to reach peak arousal, as evidenced by the substance coming out of the sides.
They're gooping.
The sheets are now removed as a solid block. Speed holes are drilled into the sides of it to help with wind resistance, making the boards travel faster.
Yeah, I can see it. I know aerodynamics when I see one. Yeah, why do they have those holes?
Now it's time to prepare the skateboards for consumption. A template is placed on top to aid with cutting, as the excess wood is sawed away from the decks.
Damn, I'm surprised.
This excess wood provides sustenance for the employees.
I'm surprised it's just a guy. Like, I would have assumed it was a machine. Damn. There's coom on the boards. I didn't put it there, chat.
The decks are aerated to prevent spoilage, and then are given a practice run by an employee.
Oh, shit. He's gonna go crazy.
What the hell kind of skateboarding is that?
That's a crazy grind.
The skateboards are then massaged by a licensed masseuse. A tense and tight board tends to crack easier than a relaxed one.
Actually, that kind of, I don't know why. I want a massage bad. Welcome back to hydraulic press panel.
An employee uses the board to practice his hootenanny dancing for an upcoming cattle rustling event. For the skateboard, this is extremely painful.
I feel like you should have gloves on. Like, look at that dust.
This section of how it's made is brought to you by our sponsor, Dyson Vacuums. We were told if we wanted our sponsorship money, we had to find a use for this stupid fucking brush wheel thing.
You better show the brush wheel.
95% of profits of skateboards actually come from their hidden involvement in the drug trade. Here, boards are laced with PCP before going to distribution.
I knew it. I knew it. There's no way you can make money off this. A guy sawing each board? Are you kidding me? Is this guy spray painting?
Nearly 17% of employees involved in this process end up missing.
Jesse!
Next, mint coating is added to the board for taste.
Oh, I like that color a lot, actually. The color's like tasteful and sick. Dude, I'm feeling kind of sick as fuck right now, not gonna lie. Chat, did you ever skateboard? I got a pair of Heelys and I was too afraid to use them.
The final step of the process is applying decoration. Of course, the most common decorations come from pop culture, such as this recognizable character, Really Angry Bird Thing.
And some kind of sports? Am I looking at a sports ball? Then I grew up, yeah.
Today, most commercially made paper is made from wood pulp, treated with chemicals and mechanically processed.
Yeah.
Making paper by hand is a craft that involves techniques and materials that go back over 2,000 years in China. These techniques have evolved over time, but the main ingredient remains the same: exploitation.
The Amazon and tears.
Handmade paper is a distinctive choice for a variety of uses, such as this document declaring paper to be obsolete in the digital age. The process begins with used bed sheets, which are recycled by being cut into individual strips.
What is this?
The sheets are often left unwashed to preserve a rustic feel in the product.
This looks like bed sheets.
Workers place the strips on a conveyor, which leads them to a machine that haphazardly chops them up however it feels like.
So in order to make handmade paper, you have to start with paper?
Sometimes not even cutting them at all.
Okay, we're making
parchment. It collects in a garbage can, ready for the next step called squeezing it gently.
Why did it not cut this paper at all? Why did it barely cut this paper? It doesn't look like paper.
Workers empty out the trash into a tub called a Hollander, which is filled with water.
What the fuck?
This machine grinds the material into a paste, using a large roll weighing several tons.
Oh my god, oh my god.
By this point, workers are unable to stop the roller's crushing force
have to go faster.
and have to jam the machinery by frantically throwing as much trash into the Hollander as they can. If the machinery still refuses to halt, an intern is brought in to manually assist with the process.
This is literally
since none of them have
That's printer paper. They're just putting anything in here. That's printer paper. This man is holding a page of printer paper.
proper health
Look,
insurance.
he's fucking making it rain. This is so funny.
Sometimes this practice is leaked to local news outlets.
This is
so
just anything.
the interns are also in charge of destroying any paper trails leading to the incident.
Oh my god. The intern coon.
A moderate amount of rum is added to the mixture, turning it into pulp. And
Ew.
to make sure the paper is too inebriated to say anything incriminating. The resulting pulp is sexually assaulted and
No.
then sampled for consistency.
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like it would be so fun to touch. Is that some cream? Oh
Next,
shit, what is it?
tiny scraps of paper are added to the pulp to remind the pulp what it's supposed to eventually become.
That looked like metal to me. This is like weird looking. Now it's like too watery. So you just basically make paper?
Whatever of this paste isn't used
Ew.
in paper production will be sent to NASA to use as astronaut food.
I don't get it. They're making paper, but
Is
like
it
they
just
use
me, or
paper
does
to make
anyone
it.
else want to eat this stuff?
I kind of want to eat it. It looks
It
good.
looks oddly delicious.
But they didn't make the paper. They just took it from other
By this
paper.
point, the paper is wet, cold, tired, and cranky,
Oh.
so it is rolled onto a hot towel.
Oh. That's a lot of water. Oh my god.
The paper is then hidden from the health inspector.
The
This
intern's in
pulp
there.
here also helps in the production of babies.
I wasn't gonna say it. Thank God he said it. You can't just leave it like that. This is like not how you make paper. This is a huge lie. Am I right?
This process is repeated roughly 10,000 times for consistency, and then the paper is put into a hydraulic press.
Sonny, you could use that? What do you fucking mean? What do you fucking mean I can use that? Why? Oh, just because I'm pregnant and we're in the pregnant zone. You think I need some of that? Oh, paper. I knew. I knew what you meant.
Here
My
the
back.
paper-
Okay, guys.
Hydraulic
Listen,
press.
you are the one who brought
Here
this up.
the paper is interrogated about government conspiracies.
This is your
The
fault.
pressure of all
Oh.
its well-guarded secrets possibly being exposed cause it to sweat out its excess moisture.
It's sweating.
Paper are all notorious liars.
It can only say what it is told. Oh,
The
shoot.
paper is then retrieved by a big dumb nerd who drapes them over a row of circular rocks, proving
The big... This guy did nothing. That guy did not deserve that at all. He did not deserve it. Eat again. This is the most replayed. Oh my god.
the paper is then retrieved by a big dumb nerd who
Leave him alone, bro. Look at him. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
drapes them over a
poor
row
guy.
of circular rocks, proving the paper's dominance.
This guy just drapes paper for a living. God fucking damn
The
it.
factory is careful to never introduce any scissors into this environment.
This guy folds paper for a living, and you're gonna be calling him a big dumb nerd. I just didn't
We
think the whole
don't know
process.
exactly when popcorn first exploded onto the snack scene, but it was
Shit.
likely thousands of years ago.
Thousands.
Popcorn grains dating back nearly 5,600 years have been discovered in New Mexico.
Wow.
And down through the ages, this unique grain just keeps popping up.
I accidentally set some popcorn on fire the other day, and the popcorn bag caught on fire.
Nothing says typical American family like a single man eating some popcorn with orange juice sitting way too close to his television. This snack food is marked up nearly 1,200% at your local movie theater because it's imported from nearby farmlands.
Right.
Popcorn is one of 6 types of corn and one of 11 types of pop.
What do you do?
Popcorn plants are bred to
it.
enhance color, taste, and how easily they get stuck in your gums.
Oh. Yeah, no, I feel that.
The corn typically yields 7 corn cobs and 1 large popcorn bucket per harvest.
Actually, one stalk of corn has 1
Here we can see the 3 stages of popcorn: determined, relaxed, and soft popcorn.
Soft popcorn. That's a lot of corn. What the?
These giant silos have nothing to do with popcorn. Please close your eyes until they are no longer visible.
How long is this gonna take? Chat, are they visible? Okay, they're gone.
In the factory, a series of oscillating screens sift out broken glass accidentally left in the popcorn during harvest. No need to worry. The machines have a 98% accuracy ratio.
98! That's kind of low!
The popcorn will harden into rocks as a defense mechanism. These rocks are later discarded or used in animal feed.
What? What are those?
At this junction,
is that not like the super rare moldy like corn that like is actually used in specific? It's rocks. It looks like but there's like a super rare type of corn that looks like that, but no, it's okay. Those were actually rocks. Hello, I am here interrupting your video to tell you that I want your subscription. I have 17% of you guys are subscribed. That's kind of low. We can get that up to like 25% or something. This is a goal of mine. If you have any free subscriptions lying around, oh, that's right, all of your subscriptions are free. Subscribe to the channel. Anyway, okay, bye. Back to the video. Gotcha.
The system funnels American popcorn in one direction and Canadian popcorn in another.
Ew, there's a lot of
as you can see, Canadian popcorn is just the worst thing ever. The popcorn is watched over by Bill and then moved to the gravity table, causing the popcorn to levitate. This isn't a joke. They seriously sort the popcorn by levitating it. And that's really cool.
Okay.
In this process, half of the kernels are immediately discarded for no reason, because no one wants to eat an unlucky bowl of popcorn.
That's true.
The popcorn is reassured to let everything go before it goes to a final screening.
Wait, why do they levitate it? Why are they...
Bill is always watching.
Oh, dear God. Bill?
As the popcorn is divided politically. The next time you need a delicious snack to liven up your parties, consider a bowl of uncooked popcorn, you disgusting animal.
Ah! Ow, you're really not supposed to eat that. Hurt so bad.
The origins of tequila can be traced back many centuries. Mexico's Aztecs fermented the juice of the agave plant to produce a low-alcohol drink called pulque. When the Spanish conquistadors arrived, they added distillation to the process for a much stronger drink, and tequila was born.
Is that real? Like, I can never tell if this guy's telling the truth.
Tequila is to Mexico as corruption is to China.
Pulque.
Tequila is only made in this part of the world, near ancient Spanish castles, such as this one.
Oh, okay. I love Spanish
castles. For centuries, workers called grandes borrachos have harvested the agave plant for tequila.
Hello? Wait, what?
Even today, it's harvested entirely by hand because Mexico has yet to enter the industrial age.
There's no way. Also, I didn't know agave...
Workers chop away the greenery on the agave plant, leaving only the core referred to as el culo. The blades used in this process are honed to a razor-sharp edge, which comes in handy as the workers haphazardly slam them into the plants like pissed-off orangutans.
I mean, you gotta get the
things off. Agave is a very reflective plant and serves a dual purpose in telescope making. Here, a worker demonstrates this in the field as he spies for nearby pirate crews that may try to steal the tequila.
Wait.
A local band of cowboys, fresh from their campaign of pirate slaughter, then cut the agave into quarters for cooking.
Why are they dressed like that? Also, God, there's so many of them. actually
The
kind of
chopped
hilarious.
agave is transferred to a brick oven where it's cooked for 79 hours, and half of the batch is then sold off to Bridgestone as off-road tires.
They look like tires. Why do you gotta bake them? What the? Oh my god, it's literally
The
like...
baked agave fiber is completely fucking destroyed, and then the leftover refuse is built into a summoning circle to honor an ancient Aztecian curse.
It's so ugly. Why does it look like that? Wait, this looks like manure. What are they
In
doing?
this circle, a giant stone wheel called Tu Madre Gorda crushes the agave refuse to extract its nectar.
Oh, what? It's just like... There's no better way to do this than have a guy stand there?
I would tell you what this area is for, but I don't speak Spanish.
Why are you making this video?
I mean, this whole script is in Spanish. I've just been making this up as I go along.
You.
Oh, God, what the hell is happening?
There's some liquid.
Why is he smelling that?
Smells good.
I don't think that guy even works here.
Wait, why does that look alive? Is this fermented? He's
Okay,
doesn't
come
even
on,
work
man,
here?
you're just teasing me. Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume that this room is for distillation. So the alcohol is boiled off so the vapor can be condensed into a more potent liquid.
The alcohol.
God, I hope that's right. An
Isn't it the
employee
liquid
slipped
is
some
boiled off?
government-mandated anthrax into the batch.
It's so satisfying. I love anthrax.
The tequila is now ready to drink, so it's over to the bottling line.
What? The anthrax?
For a drink with a bit
Cha?
more complexity, the tequila is aged in oak casks and then inspected by a 1970s time traveler.
This guy's not real. This is
The stress of his
that's a
job
wig.
combined with the
that man. Wig? Wig alert, chat? I'm sorry. Hold up. This is a toupee. This is like a wig. I don't think there's any portion of this guy's hair that's real. It's not the same color as mustache. Dude, it's like nothing about this hair is like right. It's not the right color. It looks like not, it looks cut weird. There's like no part. He doesn't have a part. It just disappears. I don't think he's real. I don't think he's real. I think this guy is CGI. I think he's hyperimposed.
combined with the fact that he missed seeing his son grow up takes a very heavy toll.
His hair looks so fake. What are you eating? I can't get over anything else. Put my jacket back on. I take the blue pill.
The rubber band was invented in England in the middle of the 19th century. The key to its success, of course, is flexibility. A rubber band can be stretched around items of various shapes and sizes to hold them together.
You guys
so
have a
in
bag
the
of rubber
band
bands?
industry, the possibilities for expansion are numerous. Rubber bands come in handy for a whole bunch of things, whether it's acting as a binding, a snack food, or a weapon. Production of rubber bands starts with natural rubber, made from the sap of rubber trees. Natural rubber has more elasticity than the synthetic kind, which doesn't matter because synthetic rubber is cheaper, so it will always be used in production.
I was lying.
A worker
Shut up.
pours rubber processing oil into a kneader machine because it's so damn needy. He adds mustard and sugar for taste, while Kyle in the background looks for his lost surfboard.
He needs to go surfing.
He forgets to unwrap the rubber's packaging as he feeds several pounds of it into the kneader machine.
What? Does
the
he
rubber is, of course, naturally elastic and bounces around like an unruly 7-year-old.
Wait, you could just put it in there with that?
This process generates heat, which both softens the rubber and explains why there was a random shirtless man in the previous shot.
What's happening?
Spits out.
Was there a shirtless man? Stop.
This process generates heat, which both softens the rubber and explains why there was a random shirt.
There he is! This guy has no shirt on.
The kneader spits out giant dough chunks.
Ooh.
The rubber is now depressing to look at, so it's thrown into a smoothing machine until it transforms into a much more optimistic shape.
Why
This
does it look like that?
process is purely done to reduce suicide rates among rubber factory workers.
Why does it look
Then
like
the
this?
rubber is rolled into big
Ew.
twisty tubes, entirely undoing the previous rolling processes.
Why would
This
they do
may
it?
seem bizarre, but rubber is actually manufactured in reverse, as demonstrated here, with the rubber being retrofitted back into the previously mentioned rubber trees.
It goes right. Nature is beautiful. This is how rubber trees are made. This is how ramen is made. It does kind of look
Next,
edible.
these aluminum poles have arrived from a nearby factory and
Okay.
require a rubber coating before being sent out to distribution.
Ah.
This is because the poles are smart and know when it comes to the market to always wrap it before they tap it.
You know,
As for the white powder,
guys, you learn some way.
don't ask.
What is that powder?
The tubes are loaded into a torpedo bay both for overnight curing and to protect the factory in case of thieves.
What is this thing? Why is this? What are they doing? They're unsheathing them. Why does it look like this? Why does the rubber look so
Workers
bad
peel
now?
the rubber off the poles and then give them a milk bath to infuse them with calcium.
Help.
Without calcium, the rubber would be too brittle for daily use, since calcium helps build strong bones.
This guy can never tell when he's telling the truth until it's ridiculous. He's greasing them. Chad, it's gross and I don't like it. He covered them in milk
The
and now he's
tubes are
lubing
fed
them.
into a cutting machine and... oh, looks like one of those aluminum poles from earlier had a pretty good night.
Stop. Stop it. You're fired.
With this
Chat,
system,
find this guy.
the factory can produce 500,000 rubber bands per hour, and yet still somehow can't manage to bring my wife back to me.
Oh! Oh no, I'm so sorry! Oh my, that's a fuck ton of rubber bands though. Yo, what? Are they quality
After
checking?
inspection, all that's left is the credits, which signify the end of the episode, and are my cue to stop talking.
Surely he will stop talking, right? So, I didn't know they quality checked the rubber bands by hand. That's kind of crazy. That's like a lot of rubber bands. Let's watch one more. I'm curious about the horses. I'm curious about horses. What's this? What the fuck is this? If I see anything weird. Oh, it's horse statues.
Displaying a life-size horse makes a galloping statement at a farm, racetrack, or a Western-themed
These
venue.
fuckers.
Some horse owners even commission a replica of their favorite animal.
Horse. This is a not accurate Hans. This is a Hans.
A life-size horse can be an attraction, but before the horse as we know it 55 million years ago was an animal known as the Hyracotherium, as seen here.
I think it's
The
just
Hyracotherium evolved into the modern horse over millions of years,
All right.
adapting to predators, competitors, and environmental conditions.
I think they're just
in a
painting the horse.
process similar to the one shown here.
I think this is the insiding of the mold of the horse. I think they're molding a horse.
Around 5,000 years ago, humans began to domesticate horses so they could ride them for transportation, which began the formulation of horse-centered human cultures, like this one shown here.
This is a
Soon,
horse-centered human.
horses became the norm for transportation, leading to the invention of horse accessories, such as stirrups, saddles, and chariots, all of which are being made in this factory.
Really,
as seen
chariots,
here.
eh? Oh, well, this is weird.
Horses were then selectively bred for characteristics
out.
such as maneuverability, speed, gentleness, and strength, leading to more than 300 breeds existing today, a handful of which can be seen here.
This is literally a video just talking about the creation of horses. Like, actually, this is a video talking about how horses came to be while making a— Sunny's being annoying again. I am interrupting this video to tell you, oh my gosh, 17% of you guys are subscribed. If you want to subscribe, it costs $0. It's completely free, but it gets me fake internet points. So I appreciate if you do it. All right, back to the video. Fake horse. This guy had a crazy— this guy was high when he made this. Oh my god.
Horse use dropped dramatically after the invention of the steam engine, which could perform the same tasks at a much quicker and more efficient pace. Even
like
still,
sewing it together.
engine power is measured in horsepower, a testament to the horse's widespread use. This typical engine here has about 120 horsepower.
This is so not graceful.
Horses also have their use as raw materials.
Let me in.
With a horse's meat, hide, bones, and hooves all being used in hundreds of different products, which you can learn about if you remember to subscribe to this channel. The steps to do so are demonstrated here.
Oh? This guy, like, lost his mind in this episode. He literally lost it.
After all of this,
What?
the horse is made.
What? We skipped like 8,000 steps, you dickwad!
Oh! Wait, those aren't real horses. Fuck, never mind.
Guys, that whole final fucking episode was a rickroll! My guy was zonked when he started that video. It's an honest mistake. It looks nothing like a horse. It looks nothing like a fucking horse. It looks like 2% like a horse. 1%. No more than that. It's a really crazy mistake to make. It's not a horse. You look nothing like a horse. You don't either. I said it. You don't look like a horse either. I think I might have lost my marbles. Words hurt, you don't know. I don't mean to hurt. Well, that was good. I had a great freaking time.